Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus, known to history as Pompey the Great, was one of the most powerful and ambitious men of the late Roman Republic. Born in 106 BCE into a wealthy equestrian family, Pompey rose rapidly through the ranks thanks to his military skill, political instinct, and strategic alliances. He first gained fame as a young general loyal to Lucius Cornelius Sulla during the civil wars of the 80s BCE. For his successes, Sulla granted him the unprecedented title, Magnus, the Great. While Pompey was still in his 20s, in the decades that followed, Pompey became one of Rome's most celebrated generals. He crushed uprisings in Sicily and Africa, defeated remnants of Marian forces in Hispania, and won great popular support at home. By 70 BCE, he was elected consul despite never having held a previous magistracy, a clear break from Roman tradition. One of Pompey's most famous achievements was his swift and decisive war against Mediterranean piracy. Granted extraordinary powers by the Senate in 67 BCE, he cleared the seas in just a few months, restoring Roman trade and security. Then, turning eastward, he launched a campaign against King Mithridates VI of Pontus, defeating him and reorganizing much of the eastern provinces of the empire. At the height of his power, Pompey was seen as the protector of Rome. But his alliance with Julius Caesar and Crassus, the so-called First Triumvirate, would eventually unravel. After Crassus's death and growing tensions with Caesar, Pompey aligned with the Senate and became the defender of the old republic. This led to civil war. In 49 BCE, Caesar famously crossed the Rubicon, and Pompey was forced to flee to Greece. The decisive battle came in 48 BCE at Pharsalus, where Pompey's larger army was defeated by Caesar's veteran legions. He fled to Egypt, seeking asylum, but instead, he was betrayed and assassinated on the orders of the young pharaoh Ptolemy III. His severed head was presented to Caesar as a gift. Pompey's legacy is complex. He was a brilliant general, a master administrator, and at one point the most powerful man in Rome. But he was also cautious, politically inflexible, and ultimately overshadowed by his rival, Julius Caesar. Despite this, Pompey remains a symbol of Roman ambition and the tragic cost of civil war.